Hey guys, to all of you that are here, sorry, this might not be a super long stream just because the internet is so shitty here. It just makes it kind of challenging, and I want to make sure that this is kind of like cut and dry and to the point since it's just me talking to myself for however long. But what I thought we could do, this is a photo that I had edited from a photo shoot with Ray Cosplay Photography. Reasoner Photography, however you want to look at it. I tag her in everything because I absolutely love her stuff. Convinced her to come out to Burr Oak Woods with me in Blue Springs and shot some pretty amazing content. I think there's about 20 images in this session. It was kind of chilly, but like not super cold, but like these woods are insane. They look so nice. So I kind of wanted to show you guys what I did with this. So I'm going to put you in a little bit of a culture shock real quick because I turned off all the layers in Photoshop. You can't see it because it's underneath all this madness. But so this is kind of what we came up with. And I really am super proud of this image. I think it looks really cool. I really wanted to go for like a winter wonderland theme, and obviously, you know, we got more like fall vibes, which is fine. The weather was good, so I wasn't freezing like actually cold. But in the end, it's not quite as interesting to look at. So, got my my horse that I had made a status about because I was like, I need it. So basically what I want to do is kind of break everything down layer by layer and just show you kind of what I did. I am by no means like, you know, a professional whatever person. I just really like photography and I love Photoshop and I love adding all these interesting effects, especially to cosplay photography. It makes it, you know, pop a little more, stand out a little bit more, and that's why I'm bestowing some knowledge upon you. So if you have Photoshop, that is my go-to editing software. I use all the Adobe programs. I pay $30 a month to have Premiere Pro, Bridge, Lightroom, Photoshop, just the entire Adobe Creative Suite, so I can edit photos or edit videos or whatever I want to do. So the first layer that we have here that I did, just open it up. It's a raw image, pretty simple, standard. The raw image files are going to be a lot bigger when you go to edit them. JPEGs are very compressed files. So if you have a camera, a DSLR that shoots in RAW, that's your number one, like, yes, I'm going to do that. Large files, more pixels. Every social media platform compresses images to some extent. So starting with, you know, as big of a piece of pie as you can is going to be ideal. So anyways, okay, so then I decided to blur the background just like a little bit more. I really wanted that soft, majestic feel. So just add a little bit more of that lens blur, which is up here in our filters, which I can't click on it because I don't have this layer clicked. Okay, there we go. So there's multiple different options for the different blurs that you can do. I like using the lens blur and the Gaussian blur. The other ones are okay. It really just kind of depends. You gotta kind of play with it, and in my experience, getting better at Photoshop or getting better at any kind of photography thing is just practice. It's experience, and I've been doing this, I mean, I've been photographing since like 2010, so coming up on this summer will be 9 years. Like, it's a long time. So alright, so I did that first, then I kind of added these little layers here, just these two, to kind of lighten up my image, because it's kind of a dim, boring image at this point, like not really eye-catching, not really, just not unique in any way. It just looks like a shot, you know, straight out of camera, which it is. So brighten those up, brighten my everything up. It makes those really, like, the whites pop out really nicely, and it still kind of like brightens up the forest and everything. We shot these in the afternoon-ish, so I'm gonna pull up actually. We shot them in the afternoon, so it was starting to get dark, especially with like you know, with how early everything gets like dark nowadays. Okay. And that's the other thing. I think I want to get music because I don't like talking to myself without music, but I have to like get like the monetized whatever. I don't even know if this is working. Hold on. My thing says it is, but that doesn't mean that it's actually working. Oh, we are good? Good, that's me running my mouth. Excellent. I just want to make sure, okay? I'm monitoring my shit. Stuff. Sorry. Hi. Okay. So anyways. And then with these images, I was really itching to like actually photograph with a horse, and I think that would have been like the coolest thing ever, but also probably like the most stressful thing ever. So I was like, maybe I'll just see if I, what I can do in Photoshop. I don't know. So this is my group I have here. This image I found, I'm not going to have the original one because I've already, this is the original, at least color. Here, I could probably, oh yeah, this is my original. It's going to go through. It's going to be weird. Hold on. It's okay. Just bear with me. I'll show you guys how, like, ridiculous this is. Okay, so let's pull him up here. Oh, wait. What? Go up here. There you go. I mean, it's not actually this blurry. It's just this one. But anyways. So this is, like, the original image that I got the horse from. Basically, it's just on Google, so that's why it's kind of like a dark yellowy color, which is gross, because if I want a white mare, I'm going to make it a white mare. So then this layer is just basically lightening it up, softening it up, just making it like that really, again, like magical tone, really light and airy. Then again added a desaturation layer to really try to mute those yellow tones, because it didn't look bad in the other image, but compared to like my white coat and stuff, it's like, my god. So I did that, another brightening layer just to kind of, again, lighten fluffy, get everything nice. This has a little bit more of a contrast, so I can bring some of those shadows back. And then again with the exposure, lightening up a little bit more, just kind of making it a little more like, I mean, as you can see, just a little bit more bright. I did add a couple mice in here. I don't really know if I like them that much, but they're there, so we'll just throw them back in there. So basically you would just go back to your file, place embedded, and then go to whatever file you wanted to add in there. And then whenever you go onto that layer, you click this like, this vector mask. I don't think it's a vector mask, it's a mask. Oh yeah, no, I was right. Okay, so you click on that layer, you click on this frame, and then you click this button to add this, and basically you can kind of erase things without damaging the file. So like, for the horse, for instance, like you can kind of see like right here, this mask, I had to go through with a black paintbrush, because black would be like canceling it out, to take out like all the edges and stuff of that other picture, because I didn't want that, obviously. So there's that, and then added a curves layer to the mice to kind of make them blend a little bit more with the image. This layer doesn't do anything perfect. Okay, that happens sometimes. So then this layer has my snow. This image originally looks like this. So not great. You have to change the blending mode. I absolutely love this feature because I can do like, I mean, they're not all going to be great blending. I mean, like, come on. But you can actually like really play with it and do different things and have different effects, and with cosplay I just sincerely love that. So for me, the mode that I chose was screen, which basically just passes through all the black, which leaves us with our white. And then the reason that my face was kind of like surrounded is because I went back through and like took out, like I lightened some of the snow here, so it was like a little bit less on her face and a little less on mine. Just makes it blend a little bit nicer. And then this one really muted my greens and golds that I had going on in the image, because I really I wanted a little more pure feel. I didn't want it to be super, like, almost like tainted, I guess. I don't know. So there's that. And then again, I went above and beyond because I like the blues because I feel like it matched my dress. So I went in and added those. Again, just kind of played with the different enhancements and adjustments to kind of see like what effect I was going for and what I wanted to do, you know. So yeah, that's like the short version of it. It took me about an hour and a half, I think, to find all the images, kind of get myself centered, and throw it all together. So there's a butt ton of layers, but I don't know. I really enjoy stuff like this, and the really whimsical, magical photography is like super, super fun to me. So, yeah. These live streams are going to be short until I get more people to interact, and again, I don't know if anyone's going to watch this, but you guys are killing it. Like, I was so terrified of having a Patreon for the longest time, and this is my little truth moment, I guess, before I bounce, I guess. I don't know. But I was so scared. I was terrified of doing it. I really was like, you know, what do I have to offer that other cosplayers don't? Which is not really a good mentality to have as an artist anyway. You want to compare yourself to other people to be competitive and keep yourself accountable, but you shouldn't, you know, be like, oh, well, they're really successful, so I can't be. And it's not that. Like, there are so many people out there that support me in ways that I didn't even realize that they would or should, and I am already being blessed with so many opportunities for this year, cosplay wise and otherwise, and this is something that I really want to do more than anything. I have always loved art. I've always loved creating things and, you know, goofy things, like, again, going back to the whole noodle situation with Justin Timberlake, like putting noodles on my head, or just everything, like, to being Cinderella, to being Elsa at birthday parties, to dressing up like All Might, and like all these different cosplays, and it's so fun. And now I'm rambling because I'm like gonna start tearing up. But anyways, seriously, killing it. You guys made my day today when I got on there this afternoon, and it was like, you have 6 patrons. I was like, what? I was like, I didn't even know 6 people liked me. So I'm really excited, and I will tell you, anyone that's, again, still watching, I have lots of fun conventions coming up for 2019. If there are any conventions that I, you know, think I know about or whatever in your hometown, I'm like looking for more stuff to do. So definitely talk to your cons and like throw my name out there and like, let's do this, let's make it happen. So I do know that I will be guesting at, the first one is going to be in April. It's April 13th. It's Big River Comic Con. I have my list. How about we just do that? It's going to be in Hannibal, Missouri. I'm actually going to be the MC of the cosplay contest, so I'm like really excited. Let's see. I've been taking notes and like trying to like keep my life organized, but it's like, it's chaotic. Like, these are my Patreon notes, like what I want to do, like what? I'm trying, man. I'm really trying here. Okay. Putting out a lot of effort. I like it, though. I really do. Okay. So, the con list that I have, I had made one up, like, a dream con list, but it looks like I'm going to be out possibly 7 conventions as a guest. There's probably about 1, 2, 3, 4. There's potentially 18 conventions that I want to go to, so we will see what happens with that. The first one, oh, I forgot, this was recent. So the first con I'm actually going to be guesting at is Branson Con in Branson, Missouri. I'll be there with Triple Diamond Entertainment, which I absolutely love them, and I'm so excited to hang out with them. Oh god. They've always been nothing but supportive of me, and I owe them so much, and I can't wait to spend the weekend with them. It's March 8th, 9th, and 10th. I'm going to be leaving work. I get off at 3:30, so I'm just going to head straight from work down to Branson. So I probably won't be there for very long on Friday, because it's about a 3-hour drive. but I want to get there and set up and stuff at least, and then be there the full day, Saturday and Sunday, and then go back. And I'm really trying not to take off work too much, because, you know, money and bills and adulting and life and stuff. Anyways, so that's the first one I'll be guesting at, is Branson. The next one is Big River Comic Con, like I said, in Hannibal, Missouri. That's April 13th. It's their first year for this con. I'll be there with Legendary Rose Cosplay. I believe Barely Cosplay will be there too, last I heard. Hopefully so. We'll see. And that one is going to have a new cosplay. That's going to be one of the bigger new cosplays that I have on my list, hopefully, fingers crossed, because I just decided this today, so now I'm just like making a bunch of promises. Then there's a few that I will not be guesting at because they're a little bit bigger and they're more like just for fun for me. I will be at Smallville again this year. I'm so excited. Smallville has always been fun, and I can't wait to be back with everybody. And I might be bringing a new one to that one too. I know that Thanos is going to be hard to top, but I'll try my best. And then I will be at AFW in Wichita, Kansas. Both those cons are in June, the last couple weekends. And yeah, I'm really excited for that one too. That one was a very last minute con last year, and again, I had a total blast. So looks like then I've got TopCon is the only other confirmed one that I'll be at. So if you bored, or if you're not bored and you just want to come hang out with me, then please do it. There's a couple other cons that I'm waiting to hear back from. I feel like I've got a lot more anime cons on here now than I've ever had before in my life. I will be at NakaCon. I will be photographing all your beautiful cosplayers, so definitely book a session with me or any of the other awesome photographers. Well, I won't take it personally, I get it. So yeah, I'm really excited, really nervous, but I am ready to put myself out there in every way. Not in weird ways. That weird. I don't know. But I'm ready to try. And like I said, I've been terrified to do Patreon. I figured I was going to do it and put myself out there and, you know, create content that I wasn't sure if anyone would actually care about. But Patreon's for me too. Like, I want to be more devoted as a cosplayer, and this is going to help hold me accountable. Like, if I'm telling you, hey, I'm going to do one photo shoot a month of a cosplay, I have plenty of cosplays that haven't even been photographed yet. Or I have plenty of photos on my hard drive that haven't been posted yet. So I've got all kinds of goodies for you guys already, and hopefully the pace of the content is okay. It should be around that. It won't be much more, and I'm hoping it won't be less either. And again, I'm not going to starve my other social medias. I know this is all new and scary, and everyone's like going to be freaking out. I'm just kidding, no one cares. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm still going to post stuff. Obviously, I like posting once a day. That's kind of been like a thing recently, posting one image or a video or something, some sort of content, you know, put out there for you guys. And I really enjoy doing that, so that will stay for sure. But the Patreon people will get, you know, just a little bit more. Like, if you really like what I'm producing, this is a really good way to support it and get more out of it. Like the photo editings, or I want to game more. Like, there's so many things that I've been told my entire life by multiple different people that I need to focus. And I do need to focus, probably, but I have too much fun with everything. Like, there's just so much. And that's why it's really hard for me to really, like, pick one. Like, oh, if you want to cosplay, then be a cosplayer, and then once you're famous, then add vlog, or add photography, or add whatever. I'm like, no. I want to do it all now. Like, the odds of me being a famous cosplayer are probably slim to none. So I might as well just completely enjoy the ride and bombard you guys with ridiculous stuff. And again, I don't know if anyone's going to watch this, if anyone has watched it. But if you are, or you have, I'm glad. I'm glad you're here, and I'm all smiles and ready to see what 2019 and beyond has to offer. So hopefully I'll see you guys at the next con. Definitely come by the booth. If I'm at a con, say hi. Like, don't be upset if I don't recognize you though, or don't be that person, because I'm the kind of person that I want you to come up and talk to me and say hi to me, but like, got a lot going on. Keep responding to my stuff, like when I post it. I love talking to you guys and getting your opinions on things. A lot of you were pretty funny, and that's why I enjoy all the responses I get to things. But yeah, I guess this has become and turned into me just boohoo sobbing about how lucky and blessed I am, and I want to prove my worth. And I don't know if Patreon is the way to do that, but I gotta try, you know? I gotta put forth effort and see what happens. If it works out, it works out. And if it doesn't, then there's still gonna be quite a bit of awesome content that comes from it, I can already tell. I'm in the works with quite a few different photographers and videographers too. There's all kinds of people that I've reached out to, and I'm like, hey, hang out with me and like let's make some stuff, and they're like, yes. So I don't know, I guess that's really it. I promise next time, like, for photo editing, I'll grab a new image, but this one I was really excited about, so I wanted to share with you guys. So anyways, alright, so I'm gonna get out of your hair, but have a good rest of your week. Beautiful start to your January, and you know what? It's day 2, baby. I don't want to say let's get this bread, even though I want to say let's get this bread. Let's go out and dominate. Let's go conquer. Let's set a goal for ourselves and try your best. Just always try your best. Thanks, guys.